I think rap is just bottom line expression, and we take expressions from all sorts of music. I got into rap when I was 12 years old. At the time, I wasn't really listening to anything. Like, the only thing I really had to listen to was an old Michael Jackson CD. I wasn't paying attention to music. I didn't feel that there was anything that represented me. I didn't feel like there was anything that I could even relate to necessarily.
I'm not no freaking outlaw, but I might just make the guns draw to make you just stop for a second. As I had to think, my mind's only at the brink of each point of the rhyme, so just pay attention to each syllable. It's hypocritical, but I still managed to put it in like as if I was Eminem, but I'm not him.
She was playing me this one song that reminded her of AJ, my older brother, and it was called Sing for the Moment. And at the time, I had heard about Eminem, I heard rumors, and I just didn't like him. I wasn't really into that sort of thing. I was like, oh, this is garbage. But she forced me to listen to this song, and surprisingly, I liked it. I was really surprised. I got into it. I could relate to the lyrics in that song. I felt like he was talking about me, not necessarily my brother. So from right then and there, I knew I had to get into this music.
I'll make the spell and I'll turn you right around, causing you to love guys instead of girls. Change your world, flip it upside down and spin it while I'm at this. Make you fall down your mattress, it's hazardous, and guess what? I just managed to spit this.
Growing up in San Francisco was the reason why I'm so proud of it in a lot of senses, because it was my hardest time at my life at that point. I got kicked out of my other place, lived in San Bruno, because of a lease. And at the time, this coworker that she knew at her job, her dad happens to own a soccer store. And he also is a landlord, not just for that soccer store, but also for the apartment that happens to live right above it. Actually, the two apartments, because there's also one next to it. At this point in my life, I'm in middle school, and I'm trying to focus on my rhymes. I'm trying to focus on my schoolwork. My dad's pressuring me. I'm being thrown racist comments from both my dad and my stepmom about why I'm half flattened. I think hearing rap was just really a calm moment for me. It just helped me realize that, there's other lives that are 10, 13 times worse than my life will ever be at that time. Ramen even influences me to a point to where you have to go deeper into it. When I really get deep and down, like I stop with the funny lines. I stop with the my life is this, my life is that. When I really get down into actual topics, ramen is my main influence when it comes to that.
What's up, y'all? My name is Raman Jamal. I worked at the Riekes Center for about 7 years. How have I helped Michael? I think that the writing process, gathering his thoughts, putting his thoughts together, helping him with rhyme structure, giving him feedback on how his rhymes may be interpreted, and allowing him to play with that a little bit. Giving him an outlet to just express himself freely without judgment.
Devour when it comes to us. The ones that might just give you a rush and even constantly continue with us.
As a person, when I first met him, he was the kid that had endless questions, and you can always tell when someone is like that. It's just they have a purpose in life, and that they're just gathering all the information that they can. At the same time, I feel like he was a kid that wasn't necessarily always understood by his peers. So I've seen him grow just in confidence over the years, especially off the mic. He's always had the ability to drop a freestyle just at the at the drop of a hat and just.
When I start kicking the rhymes, all of a sudden it's like an engine just starts up. Boom, boom, you better watch out for I crash. I'm speeding 90 miles an hour or so. When I don't see no stoplight, I'm getting off at the right hand just so I can just make that turn. Cats better learn, because my flow just kind of burns on wax. It takes time, but after a while, you just see it just go, hit you, and then all of a sudden it enters your soul.
Clonisha Wyckoff, going to be 19 in October, and I go to De Anza College. Rapping is incredible, different from others, you know. I mean, I think he's developing his own style. I mean, he can go from crazy to, like, you know, real and, you know, real life or whatever.
Andrew Lynch, 19 in June, and graduating at Summit. Personally, to me, I think he's good, and I think he's taken it from, you know, pretty much a chopped up style to making it his own and being comfortable with it, and thus knowing how to freestyle and pick any topics and stuff. So I think he's grown a lot.
So, honestly, I've been ready to leave high school since sophomore year. I've dealt with a lot, and I think I've managed to reach that breaking point to where I was just kind of like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with school anymore. I look at school as something that prepares you for life, but it's not designed correctly, in my opinion. So when I was in sophomore year, I was like, you know what, screw this. All I want to do is rap. And that's pretty much how I've stuck with it so far.
Where do I see Michael in 10 years? Married with 4 kids behind a white picket fence? No. Maybe, if that's what he wants. But, you know, I think he has big dreams and big goals. And I would hope to see him still the same Michael that I know. And I think that he will be that.
Well, he has potential, but still, you always have to have a fallback plan, even when getting into the business of music and stuff. You always have to have a backup plan.
Honestly, even after seeing spit his statistics from Mr. Brady, I don't think he's got a good chance, especially with the economy today. So I definitely wouldn't want it to be his primary target.
Just wish him the best luck in his career, and if not, I really hope he has a backup plan. It's hard, especially with the economy. I really don't know, but I hope it's somewhere that's not, like, you know, down in the dumps or somewhere. But I'm pretty sure he'll get to where he needs to be.
I don't think he's going to compromise his dreams or his goals for anyone else. And that's another thing that separates him as an artist, as a rapper, and as an MC. So I think he'll be involved in the music industry, no doubt. And I hope to see him just as successful as he can be.
Yo, freestyle session, no question when it comes to my freestyles. You never seen spots I just see, you just wanna drop to the flow. Head bangers, just wet wingers, just red singers that just happen to have no pants on. I strap on, but I don't got no knives, I don't got no wives, but I do have a knife that'll rip open your life. Set your soul on fire until you go into Hades, cause I'm going with Greeks, that's just the way that I speak. So it's a word of technique that you have to understand, the word of a man, that's why Blaze has the upper hand. When it comes to freestyles, no one could ever be better. I'm worse the contender, like Joe Frazier versus Muhammad Ali.